Good day, everyone. I'm Sir RJ Layson, your math tutor and guide on this exciting journey through the world of numbers. In this video, we will discuss all about division of radicals. To divide radicals of the same order, use the property nth root of A over nth root of B is equals to nth root of A over B. Then rationalize the denominator. Example 1. Square root of 18 over square root of 2. So we have square root of 18 over 2. So 18 divided 2, we have 9. So that means we have square root of 9. The value of square root of 9, we have 3. Example number 2, we had square root of 144 over square root of 4. Square root of 144 is equals to 12. Square root of 4 is equals to 2. So we have 12 over 2. That means we have 6. Next, we have square root of 16z over square root of 4z. So we have square root of 16z over 4z. Simplify this one. So we have 16 divided 4, we have 4. Z raised to 1 minus 1, we have z raised to 0, that is 1. So that means we have square root of 4 equals to 2. Next, we have square root of 30 y raised to 9 over square root over 160 y raised to 5. Now, we can reduce 30 and 60. So their common LCD is 10. So 30 divided 10, we have 3. 160 divided 10, we have 16. And then using the quotient rule of this one, so we y raised to 9 minus y raised to 5, that means we have y raised to 9 minus 5, we have square root of 3 square root of 3 y raised to 9 minus 5 over square root of 16. So we have square root of 3 y raised to 4 over square root of 16. So simplify this one. So we have, what is the square root of y raised to 4? So we have y squared. And then the remaining value in the radical, we have square root of 3. The square root of 16 is 4. So our final answer is y raised to 2 square root of 3 over 4. Next, we have square root of 81 over square root of 3. So we have here, simplify square root of 81, that is 9 over square root of 3. Now, we will use here rationalization. So you multiply both sides by square root of 3 in the numerator and denominator. So we have 9 times square root of 3. So we have 9 square root of 3 over square root of 3 times square root of 3. We have square root of 3 squared. So we have 9 square root of 3 over, so we can eliminate the exponent 2 and the radical symbol there, square root. So we have the remaining value here, 9 square root of 3 over 3. We can simplify 9 and 3. Their common is 3. So 9 divided 3. We have 3 square root of 3 over 1, or 3 square root of 3. Next, we have cube root of 5 times cube root of 2. So we will use again here rationalization. But then we will multiply. No, our goal here in the denominator, remember class, in the loss of, in rationalizing different exponent class, same indices, same radicand, but different exponent. So, I'm sorry, same indices, but different radicand. So all you need to do, class, is our goal here is to simplify the denominator or to eliminate the radical sign. So that means our goal is we need to have the same index 3 and the same exponent here also must be 3. So all we need to do, class, is we need to think a number, or how to multiply this one to, so that we have here 2 raised to 1. What will be the value that we were going to multiply so that we can have 2 raised to 3 value? So that means we have a 2 raised to 2. Why? Because if you, in the loss of exponent, when you multiply an exponent we have that has the same base, you just need to add the exponent. So we have here cube root of 2 times, we need to multiply by it by cube root of 2 raised to 2. So that we can have cube root of 2 raised to 3. And then we can eliminate that one, or can simplify this one by 2 raised to 3. We have 8 squared of cube root of 8. We have 2. Or we can simply eliminate the cube root and the exponent 3 so that we can have 2. So we have here cube root of 5 times cube root of 2 raised to 2. So we have cube root of 5 times 4, since 2 raised to 2 is 4. And then cube root of 2 times cube root of 2 squared, we have cube root of 2 cube. Then we have cube root of 20 over cube root of 8. So that means we have cube root of 20 over 2. Next example, we have here square root of 12x cubed over square root of 5x. So we need to simplify this one. We can factor 12 by 4 times 3 and x cubed to x raised to 2 times x over square root of 5x. So that means we have now square root of 4x squared times square root of 3x over square root of 5x. Now, what is square root of 2? Square root of 4, we have 2, and square root of 2x, square root of x squared, we have x. So that means we have now 2x square root of 3 over square root of 5. So, since our denominator is a radical paghihapon class, so we need to use rationalization. Multiply both sides by square root of 5. So we have 2x times square root of 3 times square root of 5 over square root of 5 times square root of 5. So we have 2x square root of 15 over square root of 5 squared. So we have here 2x square root of 15 over 5. To divide radicals of different order, it is necessary to express them as radicals of the same order, then rationalize the denominator. So we have cube root of 3 over square root of 3. That means they have different index. So we need to change this one into rational exponent. So we have 3 raised to 1/3 over 3 raised to 1/2. Now, our goal here, we must have the same denominator. We need to find the LCD of 1/3 and 1/2, and that is 6. So 1/3 plus 1/2. Now we will change this one. The denominator will be 6. 6 divide 3, that is 2 times 1, we have 2. 6 divide 2, we have 3 times 1, we have 3. Now we have 3 raised to 2 over 6 over 3 raised to 3 over 6. Now we can change this one now into radical form balik. So we have 6th root of 3 raised to 2 and 6th root of 3 raised to 3. Now, we will use rationalization so that we can eliminate the radical sign of the denominator. Since we have 3 raised to 3, that means we need to multiply 6 root of 3 raised to 3 also. So we have 6 root of 3 raised to 5 times 6 root of 3 raised to 6. Now, we can eliminate the 6th root and the 6th exponent. So we have 6 root of 3 raised to 5 is 243. So that means our final answer is 6 root of 243 over 3. Next, we have 4th root of 5 over cube root of 5. So we will change this one into rational exponent. So we have 5 raised to 1/4 over 5 raised to 1/3. Let's find its LCD. So its LCD is 12. So that means 12 divide 4, that is 3 times 1, 3. 12 divide 3, that is 4 times 1, that is 4. So that means we have 5 raised to 3 over 12 over 5 raised to 4 over 12. So change that one into radical form. So we have 12 raised to 5, 12 root of 5 raised to 3 over 12 root of 5 raised to 4. Now, our goal here is we need to have the same index and the same exponent. So we need to multiply using rationalization. Know what is the exponent so that we can have 12 here in the exponent. So that means we will multiply 12 root of 5 raised to 8 over 12 root of 5 raised to 8. 12 root of 5 raised to 3 times 12 root of 5 raised to 8, we have 12 root of 5 raised to 11 over 12 root of 5 raised to 4 times 12 root of 5 raised to 8, we have 12 root of 5 raised to 12. So we can eliminate the 12 root and the exponent 12. So the remaining value is in the denominator now is 5. So how to simplify 5 raised to 11? So you multiply 5 11 times. So we have 12 root of 4, 48,828,125 over 5. Next, to divide radicals with a denominator consisting at least 2 terms, we will rationalize the denominator using its conjugate. Example, we have 3 over square root of 2 minus 5. So we will rationalize this one by multiplying the conjugate of the denominator. So we have now 3 times square root of 2 plus 5 over square root of 2 squared minus 5 squared. No, by its square of binomial class, so we have different signs with same terms. So we will use, to simplify, we will use x squared minus y squared. So since we have our first term square root of 2 and second term is 5, but then we have different signs here, we will use square of binomial, the difference of square of binomial. So we have square root of 2 squared minus 5 squared. So we have here distribute 3. So 3 times square root of 2 plus 3 times 5 over square root of 2 squared minus square root of minus 5 squared. So we have now 3 square root of 2 plus 15. So we can eliminate the radical sign here, squared, and then square root and squared. So we have 2. 5 squared is 25. So we have minus 25. So we have 3 square root of 2 plus 15 over negative 23. So to simplify this one, when you have a positive denominator and negative denominator, that means all of the final answer, negative 3 square root of 2 plus 15 over 23. Next example, we have square root of 5 plus 3 over square root of 5 minus 3. So let's rationalize this one by its conjugate. So multiply both numerator and denominator by square root of 5 plus 3 over square root of 5 plus 3. So we have here square root of 5 plus 3 times square root of 5 plus 3 over square root of 5 minus 3 times square root of 5 plus 3. So we will use again the square of binomial. So since we have same sign, positive and positive, so we can simplify this one, x squared plus 2x times y plus y squared. And in the denominator, we will use x plus y times x minus y. We have x squared minus y squared. So we have now square root of 25. Since we have square root of 5 times square root of 5, we have square root of 25. And then 2 times the second term is 3, and then square root of 5 the first term, plus 3 squared, that is 9, over square root of 5 squared minus 3 squared. So we have here 5, so simplify square root of 25, we have 5 plus 2, 3 square root of 5 plus 9, over, we can eliminate the square here and the square root and the square, so we have 5 minus 9, 3 squared is 9. So we have 14 plus 6 square root of 5 over negative 4. So we can reduce this one class. So their common is negative 2. So we have here 14 divide negative 2, we have negative 7, and then we have positive 6 divide negative 2, we have negative 3, and negative 4 divide negative 2, we have positive 2. So we have here the final answer, negative 7 minus 3 square root of 5 over 2. Last example, we have square root of y minus 1 over square root of y plus 2. So we have to multiply by, rationalize this one by its conjugate. So multiply by square root of y minus 2. So we have square root of y minus 1 times square root of y minus 2 over square root of y plus 2 times square root of y minus 2. So we have here, since we have this different terms now, so we will use FOIL method. So square root of y times square root of y, square root of y squared, square root of y times negative 2, so we have negative 2y, negative 1 times square root of y. So we have negative 1 square root of y. And then negative 1 times negative 2, we have positive 2. And then in denominator, difference of square root of binomial. So we have square root of y squared minus 2 squared. So simplify this one. So we have square root of y squared, we have y. And then we have square root of y squared, also y. And then minus 2 raised to 2, we have 4. So we have here, since we have the same like radicals man, so negative 2 square root of y minus 1 square root of y, we have negative 3 square root of y plus 2 over y minus 4. Again, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you've learned something out of this lesson. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and share it with your friends. Thank you so much. God bless and goodbye.